Thinking about moving to Arizona? You've probably asked yourself this question: Phoenix or Scottsdale? Which one's better? Is one better for families and the other better for singles and snowbirds? The real answer depends on your lifestyle. Whether you're a young professional, a family, or a retiree, stick around because we are going to talk about it all. Let's start with the vibe. First off, Phoenix is the capital of Arizona, and believe it or not, it is the 5th largest city in the US, with 1.6 million people spread across about 517 square miles. It's big, bustling, and diverse. It's got a gritty, hardworking spirit, with pockets of an artsy culture. Think Roosevelt Row and historic neighborhoods like Encanto and Arcadia. But Phoenix also has some newer areas that are going to feel a lot more like some of the newer subdivisions that are built all around the valley. You also have some of the older, well-known luxury neighborhoods like the Biltmore and some areas in central Phoenix. Then we have Scottsdale, where you have a more laid-back resort feel, but it is still polished and upscale. Think spa days, golf clubs, art galleries, and high-end shopping at Kierland and Fashion Square. It's where luxury meets leisure, but it also has an outdoorsy feel. People here love to be outside, whether it's playing golf, playing pickleball, or going on a hike. This is a big part of their lives. If you're into a lively urban mix with more variety, then Phoenix has you covered. If your ideal weekend includes brunch, boutique shopping, a round of golf, or a beautiful hike, Scottsdale might be the right place for you. Now let's talk dollars and cents. According to recent statistics, the median home price in Phoenix right now is about $475,000. The median home price in Scottsdale right now is about $1.25 million. And rent is higher in Scottsdale too, about 30 to 40% higher. Scottsdale gets a premium because of its reputation, environment, and exclusivity. People are willing to pay more for the lifestyle and prestige that comes with a Scottsdale address. Phoenix has a much wider range in home styles as well as price points, going from ultra luxury to entry level. And while it's growing rapidly, it offers excellent pockets of value and luxury, and it's more varied and expansive, making its overall home prices lower. Now, I know I said this before, but it's worth saying again. Phoenix is huge, over 500 square miles of sprawl. So traffic? It can be a daily struggle, especially on the I-10, the 101, and the 60 freeway during rush hour. I will also add that it's going to depend on which direction you're traveling during rush hour, because you could be going the opposite direction as everyone else, so the traffic might not be so bad, but it's something to note. And being from Southern California, I will just say this again, I've said it before, the traffic that we have here is nothing like Southern California traffic. It does get heavy from time to time, but it is nothing like they have there. So if that's what you're used to, this is probably not gonna feel so bad. But if you're from someplace else that doesn't have a lot of traffic, you're probably gonna feel like our traffic is pretty heavy. Now, Scottsdale, while still part of the Valley metro area, is smaller and more manageable. Yes, traffic still backs up, especially during some of our bigger events, like Barrett-Jackson Car Auction and Spring Training. But it's nothing like navigating Phoenix's Spaghetti Bowl. Now, at the time of me filming this, they are doing some work on the 101 freeway in the North Scottsdale area. So right now, the traffic in that area is kind of heavy, but hopefully when everything is done, it is going to make things move much more smoothly. Now, if you work remotely or are retired, Scottsdale's less hectic pace is going to be a blessing. But because of the sprawl of the entire valley, if you need to get across town, you need to plan for this, because from one end to the other could take up to 45 minutes, even without traffic. Now, Phoenix is Arizona's economic engine. With tech, healthcare, education, manufacturing, and finance all thriving, it's no wonder that so many people are moving to the valley. Some of the major employers include Banner Healthcare, American Express, Arizona State University, and Wells Fargo. Scottsdale's job market leans towards hospitality, financial industries, healthcare, insurance, and overall tourism, with the Mayo Clinic, Honor Health, and Banner Healthcare all having a large presence in Scottsdale. Then you have resort management, as well as Vanguard, which is a major financial and investment company. And there are multiple tech companies and startups all based in Scottsdale. Now, we have seen our overall employment all over the valley change drastically since 2008, which has really expanded our job market, as well as solidifying Phoenix as having a very diverse and strong job market with high-paying jobs. Now, when we talk about schools, this is where Scottsdale shines. The Scottsdale Unified School District is one of the best in the state, with top-rated schools and a big focus on academics and extracurriculars. Phoenix has strong school options as well, but this is where if you're looking to send your kids to public school, you need to look at the reviews and test scores and hopefully talk to some other parents. Because in Phoenix, they are not all the same. Now, if public schools are not for you, both Scottsdale and Phoenix have some amazing charter schools with Basis or Great Hearts Academies. And with Arizona having school choice, you have the ability to look around and make sure that your kids are going to the right school for them and for your family. If you are looking for nightlife and entertainment, Phoenix has concert venues, pro sports teams, and some big events. But for nightlife, Old Town Scottsdale is legendary. In Phoenix, you can go to a Suns game or a Diamondbacks game, go to a concert at the Phoenix Arena or the Celebrity Theater, and bars on Roosevelt Row. You also have multiple museums and cultural venues. Then in Old Town Scottsdale, you have rooftop lounges, wine bars, and clubs. Not to mention all the amazing restaurants. And when you're talking about other fun things to do in Scottsdale, you have all the other events like the Bear Jackson Car Auction, the Phoenix Open, and spring training. Both of these places are going to give you a lot to do. Sometimes it's just what you'd like to be closer to that will help you make the decision on which location is better for you. Now, both cities also offer amazing access to the outdoors, but the type of experience, that's where they can be different. In Scottsdale, you have 50 different golf courses. Now, some are public, like True North or Greyhawk, and some are private, like DC Ranch, Silverleaf, or Desert Mountain. Then you have hiking in the McDowell Sonoran Preserve, Browns Ranch, or Tom's Thumb. You can also play pickleball or tennis until your heart's content in a few different locations. In Phoenix, you also have golf, just not as much. Then for hiking, you have South Mountain, Camelback Mountain, and Papago Park, all right at your doorstep. Hikers, bikers, and golfers are gonna love both cities. Scottsdale's trails and golf courses are pristine and scenic, where Phoenix is a little more rugged and diverse. Now, when it comes to safety, Scottsdale consistently ranks as one of the safest cities in Arizona. Phoenix? It depends. Neighborhoods like Arcadia, Biltmore, Desert Ridge, and Ahwatukee, all safe. Others can be hit or miss. This is why I tell people to drive around the area they're thinking about buying in at different times of the day. This is going to give you a real sense of what the feeling of the neighborhood is. Safety is neighborhood specific in Phoenix. In Scottsdale, peace of mind is practically built in, and that is part of the higher price tag here. In Phoenix, you'll find a diverse population, younger families, college students, and working professionals. Now, Scottsdale also attracts younger families and working professionals, as well as those looking for a second home or a place to retire. Now, many believe that Scottsdale is only for retirees, which is not the case. You will find people living in Scottsdale in just about every phase of their life. If you want to be in more of an urban area, close to downtown, the financial district, which is in the Biltmore area, or close to the airport, all while having some really good family neighborhoods, then Phoenix might be the right fit for you. If you're looking to be more in the suburbs, where it feels a little bit more like you live in the desert, while still having great neighborhoods for families and great opportunities for working professionals, as well as amazing golf courses and stunning views, then Scottsdale might be your sweet spot. Now, if you want to learn about the best neighborhoods in Phoenix, then you're going to want to watch this video. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.